on Channel 4, I have the space to move, to think, to work, to breathe.
Welcome to On We Go with our champions. Two more great champions to introduce you to in a minute. But first, straight over to our resident redcoat over there.
No, actually, I've got a job at Christmas time. Mother Christmas in Selfridges. So I'm just practising at the moment.
Can we all come and sit on your knee?
You can't, but I can't tell you the reason why, Richard. But some of the lighter members of the audience are perfectly welcome.
Well, it's a long time till Christmas, and it's before we get to Christmas, of course, we'll have had the final of our Supreme Championship. But where we are at the moment, we're in our second quarter-final of Group C, if that all makes sense. If it doesn't, well, just sit back and enjoy our great Supreme Champions. Here they are, Barry Grossman and Robert Violett. How good to see these chaps back. Barry Grossman is from northwest London, though originally comes from Glasgow. Now, Barry was a directory inquiries operator when he became champion of Series 21 back in 1991. Oh, there he was. But he decided to ring the changes as he's now a comedy writer, good, and market research interviewer. He also tells us he's tried to take up cartooning since he last appeared with a slight handicap. He says he can't draw. But, of course, he will be hoping to be quick on the draw as he hopes to improve on his record of 8 wins out of 10. And just before I ask you to give a round of applause to Barry, it depends on what he says in the next 30 seconds or so, because just before the programme, I was asking you about his comedy writing, and he says, oh, yes, he said, I've written an introduction to you, Richard, in your style of countdown. So I haven't heard it, you haven't heard it, let's hear it.
Well, they say all roads lead to Rome, but if you roam to Leeds, you'll find Richard. The man who's done for the British tie industry... Sorry, the man who's done for the British tie industry. I don't know whether he's Labour, Tory or Liberal Democrat, but if you look closely, there's a little bit of Whig there somewhere. So if it's not a good show today, there will be hell to pay. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Whiteley.
Ah. Hey, look, agents watch this programme, Barry. I think they're going to be ringing straight away as soon as the show's over. Well done. I like that. You can come back. You can come back and help me out sometime. Because sometimes you may have noticed I just get a bit stuck ever so often. Anyway, so, well, I will say welcome back and very good luck to you, Barry Grossman.
Thank you.
And Robert Violett, probably a little more shrinking, I think, than old Barry here. Robert Violett, runner-up in the final of Series 5. Series 5, that was way back in 1984. There he was then, look. Now, Robert was then single and living in Hemel Hempstead. But now he's married with a daughter and lives in Dovercourt in Harwich. Now, he's won 4 games out of 6, and he tells us he started up a job vacancy database company 3 years ago. So, of course, he hopes to make a good job of it today. So, Robert, been a long time since we met. You're very welcome. Good luck to you, Robert Violett. Well, last time our guardian of the dictionaries waded in with the winning words flamingo and curlew. Well, that was swan in the eye for our contestants. So it's my very pheasant duty to welcome her back to see if she can emulate her performance. Could be worse. Barry could have written this. Dovetailing with Susie Dent is June Whitfield. Right, well, you've got some work to do, you chaps, now, because we're off. So let's now kick off. Barry Grossman, Robert Violett. Barry to go first.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you very much, Barry. Y.
Consonant.
D.
Consonant.
K.
Vowel.
A,
A vowel.
I,
Consonant.
R,
Consonant.
L,
A vowel.
A,
And a consonant.
another consonant, and T.
Thank you very much indeed. The first countdown starts now. So what do you say, Barry?
7.
You say 7, or you say, Robert?
Just 6.
6, right, Robert, 6.
Radial.
Radial, yes, radial. And Barry?
Tardily.
Tardily.
Absolutely fine. Yes, no problem with that at all.
Okay, just look at it. There it is, tardily. Good start for you, Barry. Robert, your turn.
Consonant, please, Carol.
C,
Vowel.
I,
Consonant, please.
N,
Another consonant, please.
another consonant, C,
Vowel.
A,
Consonant.
looks like a nice Italian word, that one, doesn't it? T,
Another consonant.
R,
A vowel.
O,
And another consonant, please.
and that is S.
And the time starts now. Yes, Robert.
7.
That's a 7, says Robert. Barry?
8.
I know, an 8. Right, 7, Robert.
Rations.
Yeah, rations. Barry?
Acrostic.
Yeah, acrostic. We just look at that one, acrostic.
Yep, I can give you exact definition. A poem in which certain letters in each line form a word or words.
Okay, well, that's very good indeed, isn't it? Well done.
Yeah,
For
excellent.
8, yeah.
We hesitate to say, but we have actually found a 9-letter word, which is narcotics.
No. And yes, let's look at that. Narcotics, there it is in all its glory. 9 letters. Narcotics. Well done. Okay. Well, 15 to Barry. Robert yet to score. Barry's turn.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Barry. We start then with M,
Consonant.
D,
Consonant.
S,
And another one, please.
and another one, H,
A vowel.
A,
Another vowel.
O,
And another vowel.
and another O,
Consonant, please.
R,
And consonant, please.
and a consonant. Thank you, Barry. And D.
Okay, so round 3. Let's start this one. Yes, Barry.
6.
Robert.
5.
Ah, Robert. Right, what's Robert's 5?
Dooms.
Dooms, yes. Dooms. Anyway, we've got a 6 here.
Hordes. Hoards.
Hordes.
Yes, fine, no problem.
Okay, yes, no problem with hordes, and that is 6. Okay, but well, we had a 9-letter word last time from the girls in the corner. What have we got now?
Well, we've only managed 7 this time, haven't
That's
we?
right.
Dorados.
That's right.
Susie will tell you what it is.
Well, it's the plural of dorado, which is a blue and silver marine fish, as you can see there.
Dorado. Yes, I think it's a hell of a word, that, myself. But there we go. Well, 21 and... naught, Robert. I'm sorry to have to say that, but I have to tell the truth. Anyway, it's Robert's numbers now.
1 for the top and 5 from anywhere else.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. The numbers then are 3 and 8, 10 and 5, 1 and 50. The target is 374.
All right, so let's go for 374, gentlemen. Time starts now. Robert.
379.
It's 5 away. Barry.
374.
Well, it's nothing away. Oh, well. Maestro's in form here. 374. Barry and Carol.
50 times 8,
50 times 8 is 400.
and 10 times 3 is 30.
10 times 3 is 30.
Take that away.
Yeah.
And 5 minus 1 is 4, and add that on.
5 minus 1 gives you 4, and add that on. Absolutely right, 374.
Yeah. Very good. Well, what can I say? It's very good, Barry. I'm sorry for you, Robert, but
It's on time.
it's been a... Well, actually, yeah, probably is. I mean, actually, after, what, 11, 12
years,
years?
yeah.
I mean, getting into it again is obviously
Yeah.
not easy.
No.
Never mind. We've still got 5 rounds to go. So 31 and nothing at the moment. And here's June.
Well, this is a story about Sir Thomas Beecham, who was in Fortnum and Mason's one day, and he saw someone that he thought he knew, but he couldn't quite remember her name. So they exchanged pleasantries, and he was thinking very hard and inquired after her health and asked, "How are the children?" "Quite well," she said. And he was still hoping that he'd find a clue to who she was, and eventually he said, "And how is your husband?" "Oh, he's still king," she said.
Oh, that's a very good story. Well done. I love it. Well, still king. Who's king of Countdown? Well, at the moment, Barry Grossman is, but who knows how long his reign will last. Let's see what happens in part 2 when we'll end part 1 right now. Thank you very much.
Introducing Glade Essence of Nature candles with special blends of fragrances inspired by nature. Glade Essence of Nature candles.
In their own words, they don't talk to you. Torvill and Dean reveal the highs.
Right across the board. Every one of them a stick.
And lows of a cutting-edge partnership. From the beginning to Bolero and beyond. Torvill and Dean, the story so far. Available to own on video now.
The House of Fraser Autumn Sale ends this Sunday. With up to a further 20% off many sale prices for the final 4 days, it's still a cut above the rest. It costs less to keep in touch with BT's friends and family.
The people that I've got as my 5 numbers are special people and the people that I would talk to the most.
I've definitely got a different attitude towards using the phone.
You can phone all the people up you want without worrying.
Since friends and family, I'm on the phone a lot more.
You can save 10% with BT's friends and family. Call 0800 05 55 55.
Especially with my parents being in Hong Kong. Friends and family does help a lot.
I don't really think twice about picking the phone up.
The other good thing is she's always on the phone. I get to watch the football.
It's good to talk.
Can love endure?
Sure.
L'Oreal introduces our greatest innovation since the kiss. New Colour Endure Stay-On Lip Colour. Colour Endure stays on you.
And only you.
Won't budge, won't smudge.
Won't kiss you goodbye.
L'Oreal brings you Stay-On Colour that helps lips feel moisturised, not dry.
Nothing feels so right.
New Colour Endure, the silky soft Stay-On Lip Colour. Just like true love.
Colour endures.
Colour Endure Stay-On Lip Colour by L'Oreal.
I'm sure Mum didn't pay for that. Come to think of it, I didn't see her pay for any of these things. Now, should I call the police or wait and see if she turns herself in?
This Christmas, your ABC points will stretch even further at Safeway, with a brand new collection of free, extra value goodies to choose from.
It's no good trying to look innocent, Mum. Not when I've got Exhibit A right here.
The ABC Christmas Collection.
From today, new Domestos Power Cleaner banishes even tough cooking stains. Now with more bleach, it has even more power to clean. And as it's from Domestos, it does even more. It kills germs as well. Good to know, isn't it?
There are key moments in everyone's life. Choosing the right pension is one of them. You have to balance high performance with security. General Accident are key people for pensions, and with their Pension Assured Fund, retire on your chosen date and your fund is totally safe. Whatever happens, call General Accident free on 0500 100 200 for exciting returns, safely managed.
And welcome back to part 2 of Countdown, where we're looking for a semi-finalist. And Barry Grossman seems well on the way with 31, obviously. Robert Violett struggling, but in good humour, don't worry. We've had a good chat in the break. And he's taking it all on the chin, Robert, hey? Yes. And he's prepared now to pick 9 excellent letters. Off you go.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Okay, thank you, Robert. L.
And a vowel.
E.
Consonant, please.
R.
Another consonant.
H.
And a vowel.
O.
And another vowel.
Another vowel. E.
And a consonant.
Y.
Another consonant.
W.
And another consonant, please.
Another consonant. And N.
Thank you, Robert. Good luck with this one. Here we go. Now, Robert.
7.
Sounds good to me. Barry.
7.
Aha, you're going to score, Robert, we think. What have you got?
Nowhere.
Good. Well, you've got nowhere, but you've got 7 points getting there. Barry?
Where on?
Where on? Where
Yeah,
on?
where on is in the dictionary. Yes, archaic usage, but it's still in the dictionary, so that's fine, both fine.
Good. Okay, well done. And off the mark, Robert. I thought you would get off the mark. Well done. And 7 points. So, yeah, that's it, is it, girls?
Yes, started with renew, but got to nowhere, and that was it.
Well, 38-7 now, and Barry, letters, please.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Barry. G.
Another one.
B.
And another one.
R.
And another one.
S.
Vowel, please.
I.
Another vowel.
E.
Consonant.
F.
A vowel.
U.
And a consonant, please.
And a consonant, thank you. And G.
Good. Up to round 6 now. Here we go. And to Barry we go to say?
7.
7, Robert?
I'll try an 8.
Good, right, well, well, the 7 from Barry is?
Figures.
Yes, figures. Obviously okay. Now, risky 8.
Firebugs.
Firebug. Interesting you should say that, because I was just looking that up. Firebug is a pyromaniac, and it's in the dictionary. Well done. Good.
Firebug. That's terrific. Great. What are you doing, Jude? You're still writing. What have you got?
No, we can't beat that. No. Things like buggies. And there was one fubsier.
Yes, more fubsy, which means fatter. To be fubsy is to be fat.
Fubsy, come on.
No, I'm serious.
It's rather endearing, isn't it, to call someone fubsy?
Yeah.
Hello, Fubsy.
No one's ever called me that. I wonder why. Fubsy. Anyway, and Robert, that's excellent. Word for you, so and let's put you in double figures. 15 and 38. Great comeback in part 2 for you. Now, and it's your letters game, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
V.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
T.
And another consonant.
Not a popular selection, I don't think. P.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
C.
And a vowel, please.
Another vowel, sorry.
Yeah.
A.
Consonant.
L.
And a vowel, please.
And a vowel, thank you. And O.
So that's the taxing selection, so let's see what we can make of it. So to you, Robert.
7.
7. Now then, Barry.
6.
6 from Barry.
Vacate.
Robert.
Placate.
Placate wins it. And is that what you've got, June?
Yes, and caveat, but that's not much good to anybody. It's 6.
Okay, no, for 6. No, of course, we're interested in 7s here. And so with your 7 now, you move on to 22 and 38. How about that? And it's numbers now then, Barry, please.
1 from the top, please, and any other 5.
Right, I'll have that one. And selection around the board there. We have then 7 and 6, another 6 and 10, 5 and 50. And the target is 541.
So 541 is the target, 30 seconds is the time. And 541 it is, Barry.
541.
Robert.
541.
Good, Robert. Let's hear it.
50 times 10 is 500.
Okay, 50 times 10. That gives you 500.
7 times 6 is 42.
Oh, yeah. 7 6 is 42.
6 minus 5 is 1.
The other
Take
6
that
minus the 5 gives you 1. So add that and subtract that, yes.
Yes. Barry?
6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah, 6 plus 5 is 11.
Times 50.
Is 550.
Take off 10.
Is 540.
And 7 minus 6 is 1.
Yeah, 7 minus 6 is 1. And add that on, yes. 541.
Okay, well done, chaps, for 10 points, both of you. 50 times 10 is 500. 6 times 6, 36, plus 5. Thank you. There's 2 rounds of applause I've got today. Can't believe it. Right, 48-32. And we now come to the conundrum, because the clock is ticking on, of course. So let's get down to this. So if you're both ready, chaps, please reveal today's countdown conundrum. Yes, Robert.
Tarpaulin.
Tarpaulin. You stretch yourself by saying that because, yes, it is. Well, it just shows, doesn't it, how you can come back. I mean, he hasn't come back enough to win, but he was 31 points down, and he's only lost now by 6 points. So, relieved man, Barry, 48 points, and a place in the semi-final for smiling Barry Grossman. And bad luck to you, Robert, but it was a great comeback. Terrific. Good conundrum, good numbers game, and good words in round 6 and 7. So, well done.
Thank you.
Back to Harwich.
Yeah.
Good luck with the job agency database. I hope it's all going well.
Thank you.
And nice to see you again after all these years, 11 years since you were with us, and this memento for you to take back. So, all the very best to Robert Violett. Who's next? Brian Hudson is next. Hi, Brian. There he is. Haven't seen Brian for, let's see, about 10 years probably. And Mandy Hale. Mandy Hale looking very well. Just come back from America. That's why she's so hale and hearty. And we'll see them both tomorrow. So that's the lineup for tomorrow. But meanwhile, from June and from Susie and from Carol.
Goodbye, Thudsy.
She was determined to get it in, wasn't she? She always has the last word. But she can't, because I'm going to say goodnight. Good night.
Do a few extra pounds stop you having sex appeal? Not according to Ricky Lake's big and beautiful guests next on 4.